What up, chat? Sorry, guys, doing my pins and stuff. Ooh, how's it going, y'all? How we living? How we living, you guys? Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I can't hear right now because I'm watching dark. What the hell is dark? Have you ever tried watching light? Just fuck with you. I just be playing. God damn. Dragon resubscribed for 5 months at tier 2. Dragonfire resubscribed for 1 month at tier 1. And Bucket the Cow resubscribed for 3 months at tier 1. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully better than yesterday. God damn. God damn. What up, you guys? Hi, everyone except Matt. You know what? Fuck you, Donnie. Asshole. Ah, so mean, bro. Coming into my stream and being... Why is my hair, like, fluffy on this side, but not on this side? What the hell? Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Damn, Raya's boyfriend just gave her a PC for Christmas? Yo, Raya, you better propose to that man. No, Jeff, I'm sorry to hear that. Fuck them, bro. You don't need them. You don't need them. Chad, Delulu is the answer there, all right? I don't care. You got to just say that they're lost. Sarby, I need your thoughts on mullets. I literally have one. Like, what do you mean? What am I? Yeah, I fucking hate them. I think they look terrible. No, they're great. I think every guy should try a mullet. Cause like, to be honest, y'all, I actually didn't have a mullet to start. Or at least like a full mullet. I had this haircut, but my hair in the back was shorter and I put it up into like almost like a little mini mohawk in the back. It was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. I had kind of like this like LA barber. It was like a very LA haircut. And then I started just growing it out and I was like, wait a minute, the fucking lettuce cooks. So I've just rocked that ever since. Maybe one of these days I'll go back to like doing the spiky mullet in the back, but I kind of like the flow, you know? It brings me back to my hockey roots. Hey, Sailor Luna, happy late birthday. Hell yeah. Thanks for coming over to the stream. We got to get your stream room decorated, Sarbu. I know. Listen, I think my room's a little too small for me to really decorate it. My plan, it was funny. I was at IKEA the other day. I want to get something there, maybe like shelves, because I have a bunch of like little trinkets and stuff that I want to put up. Like I have my old license plate from when I lived in Arizona, and I have had a Sarby as my license plate. Like I want to put that up. But I like to keep this door open, so I can't use the wall over here. And then there's really no other wall for me to like hang stuff up over here, you know, off screen. It's really just this wall. So I feel like this isn't going to be a room that I want to invest a lot of time and effort into. If I can get to a point where I can buy a house, I'll probably spend a lot of time and money on my stream room when I move, you know? Damn, Raya hates us. Raya hates us. No worry, Blue Pallid. Go have fun with your dad. Dude, Sammy, I love like a mullet on a girl. Nut. Does a wolf cut count as a mullet, bro? I love a wolf cut. I think that shit's so hot. But mullet and wolf cut are kind of like similar to me. I don't know. They're probably completely different, but that's just me being a guy. But a mullet on a girl, oh. Nut. First Sarby live stream, kind of nervous. You should be, NJ. You should be. No, I'm just playing. Oh, chicken sandwich in the house. What up, chicken sandwich? How's your thing, bro? Wait, guys, I want to test something actually really quick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I finally set up my iPad to have a stream deck on it. So now you guys, we're fucking ripping. I don't even have to click anything anymore. I could just go bam, 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 bam. Woo! We upgrading, y'all. We upgrading. Ben is now an iPad, baby. I honestly, ever since I got this thing, I have been, bro. Although I was telling Riot today, I need to figure out other things I can use this iPad for. Because right now it's like purely just Netflix or I guess Peacock. I watch a lot of Peacock because I pay for it. Fucking Peacock and RuneScape. That's a majority of my use for my iPad right now. So I was like, fuck, dude, I finally have to set up this stream deck. That's like one of the reasons I got this thing, you know? Arrived back in the States around 9 a.m. Honestly, chicken sandwich, with all this shit happening here, you should have just stayed, bro. We're fucking... Everybody except for you, Lee. You're not invited because you made that one meme about me. Very nice cam swishing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've swapped to Twitch because my color is cuter on here and I can use my cute emotes. Exactly. That's what I was saying, chat. Y'all all got to switch over to the Twitch and use your Prime sub. Sleepy Vane, thank you for the subscribing with Prime. Texas Tiger Lily, thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate you guys cutting into those Daddy Bezos profits. Bixie Gala, what are you doing unfollowing and then refollowing me? Do you hate me? Just say you hate me, Bixie Gala. Just say you hate me. Hate. Double hate. Loathe entirely. Who knows the reference? Bouncy Ball, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Spooky Miss Luna, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Bro, if y'all hit 100, that's gonna go dummy tick. That's gonna go crazy with it. I got you, Jenny. Anytime. Kruger, welcome. Girl, that was my second account. Oh, you right. This one doesn't have an underscore. That's crazy. Thank you for following me on your other account. I appreciate it. Grinch, you guys get it. You guys get it. My Prime sub goes to Animal Crossing stuff. Oh, so you hate me. You hate me. My Prime is covered by being employed by the Blue Overlord, so it's a double dip into his profits. Hell yeah. Proud of you. Hey, I appreciate it, Sam. Welcome over to the Twitch. Little Flower, welcome. Shrek for life, meow back. Now, let me say hi to some people who were in here from the start, chat. Let me go up. Let me go up real quick. Let me say hi to some people. Who is in here, bro? Marminodes, welcome. Good to see you at the first. Leo, welcome. Music Babe, welcome. Sue, welcome. Althea, welcome. Humboldt, welcome. Just Peachy Pie, welcome. Draco, welcome. Texas Tiger Lily, good to see you over on the Twitch. Madam Slayer, welcome. Skival, welcome. Tanny, welcome. Hippie Mom, welcome. PB in the house, good to see ya. Ariel, good to see ya. Lee, good to see ya. Resilient Sage, hello. Arlo, hello. Choir of Ghosts, hello. Spooky Miss Luna, hello. Jalen, what up? Jeff the Land Truck, what up? Sorry again about your breakup. Mio, welcome. Sammy, always good to see you, bro. OG, I hope you're staying safe out there in Minneapolis. Bougie Q, welcome. Eddie, welcome. Blue, you're watching TV with your dad. I saw that. Sodi, welcome. Trashfire, welcome. Small Mikado, welcome. Jaguar Later, what? Jaguar Later? Jaguar Lady, welcome. Skeleton Girly, welcome. Love Music, welcome. Mitch Sona, welcome. Donnie, always good to see you, even though you say hi to everyone except for me. Cloud Dreamer, good to see you. Miz, welcome. River, welcome. Penwings, welcome. Lynn, welcome. Cocoa Buns, welcome. Sleepy VL, always good to see ya. I'm gonna burp. You're welcome. Bouncy Ball, welcome. Bixie Gala. Yeah, I'm on my OG Twitch account that I lost access to. Hey, you got it back, baby. Neon Collars, welcome. Sir Salem Blackwood, welcome. Aster, welcome. Good to see ya, Aster. Lil Herb in the house. Oh my God, it's been a fat minute, Lil Herb. What up? Okay, bet. That's all the people I'm going to say hello to for right now. We cooked through it, chat. We cooked through it. We said hi to so many people. God damn. Hold on. We got Choir of Ghosts with 5 gifted memberships over on the YouTube. Choir of Ghosts, thank you for supporting. If you guys got a gifted membership from Choir of Ghosts, y'all better be saying thank you, all right, chat? Y'all better be saying thank you. We have good manners. What are you guys clipping, bro? What are you guys clipping over there? Y'all terrorists, for real, for real. God damn, chicken sandwich. Y'all, chicken sandwich ripping a 20 gifted. Chicken, you don't have to do all that, bro. You just went on an expensive international trip. What are you doing? I hope you and Lady Chicken Sandwich had a good time in Ireland. Guys, if you got a gifted membership from Chicken Sandwich, y'all better be saying thank you. All right, chat? We have good manners here. And Bodacious CNO, thank you for the gifted membership as well. We have good manners. Did Chicken do another thing? Chicken did another thing. Nice. And then Chicken Sandwich went over and gifted 5 gifted. Oh my God. And then Dragon follows that up with 10. Damn, did Dragon just fucking mog Chicken? That's such a funny line right there. Totally out of context. Did Dragon just mog Chicken? I feel like Dragon, in theory, a dragon would always mog a chicken, you know? I don't know, though. Maybe. Y'all, chat, in a fight, who would win? 1 dragon or 10,000 chickens? I need a simulator. Is 10,000 too many? I was going to say 1,000, but I think 1,000 is too little. Chickens are pretty mean. That's what I'm thinking. I think it also depends on the dragon. Oh, wait, but the dragon can just fly. Yeah, you're right. The dragon could just be up in the air, and the chickens, what are the chickens going to do? They're just going to squawk at them. All right, bet. You're right. Dragon would win that. Sorry, Chicken Sandwich, you cooked. You cooked, bro. Not Bixie coming in with 11 gifted subs. Shit, I guess it don't matter. Chicken or dragon. You're getting shit on by Bixie. God damn, you guys. Y'all got chill though. And Lil Herb with 5 gifted memberships. Bro, guys, calm down. Calm down. Time out. Chill. Lil Herb, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. If you guys are on YouTube and you got a gifted membership from Lil Herb, make sure to say thank you. Lil Herb, it's good to see you in chat again. Thank you for supporting as always. Bixie Gala, thank you for the 11 gifted. Dragon, thank you for the 10 gifted. And Chicken Sandwich, thank you for the 5 gifted. If you guys get any gifted memberships from Bixie, from Dragon, from Chicken Sandwich, I better be saying thank yous in chat. All right, we have good manners here. Depends on if it's regular chickens or cobra chickens. What the fuck is a cobra chicken? I'm like imagining a chicken that looks like a cobra, but I know that's not. Cobra chicken. Wait, is a cobra chicken just a goose? That's what popped up, chat. Is that real? That's not real. You guys are just, that's just what you guys are calling it, huh? Oh shit, I'm gonna use this. That's not real. Cobra chicken is Canadian for Canada geese. Got it. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know about that. Hey, Arthur, we love to see the good manners. Welcome to chat. Thank you to all of our many gifters. And yeah, gifters. Let's call them gifters. I almost said subbers, but well, thank you guys too. You know what? If you subbed, I appreciate you. Geese are real. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like geese. I hate geese. Geese are mean. They're fucking assholes. Yeah, they are so aggressive, Cloud Dreamer. All right, chat. Okay, so one dragon, 10,000 chickens, dragon clears, easy peasy lemon squeezy. But what about one dragon versus, let's say, 2,000 geese? I low-key think the geese might be able to do something. Geese 100%. They're so violent. Okay, I'm glad we're all on the geese. What is the balance that you would need for that to be a fair fight? One dragon versus how many geese do you think a dragon might have a chance against? Realistically, you know? 50 geese? No, it's definitely higher than that. I think like 500 geese. 500 geese, it would be maybe more, honestly. Maybe 1,000 geese. Because you got to think, like, the dragon can breathe fire. One goose? You guys are crazy, bro. How many swans to take down the dragon? I feel like swans are assholes, but they're only assholes. Like, geese, like, go out of their way to be assholes. Swans are only assholes if you get close to them. I just got here. Why are we talking about geese? Money machine. We are answering life's biggest questions right now. Okay? How many geese would it take to destroy one dragon? Probably like 5K geese. I feel like 5K geese is overwhelming. I like genuinely need, have you guys ever seen that guy's Instagram post where he does like 100 Harry Potters versus 1,000 Kermit the Frogs? Or whatever. Like, I need one of those. But with dragons and geese. I need to know. I for sure need to know, bro. You know? Oh, seagulls are even worse, bro. All right, chat, new question. 100 seagulls versus 100 geese, who's winning? I still think, you know, seagulls are assholes too. I still feel like geese. I still feel like it's geese. Geese? Okay, yeah, we're all. Who would win, 30 moose or one dragon? See, I think dragon always wins no matter how many moose, because dragons can fly. You know? Like, I think no matter what, it could be a bajillion mooses, and that dragon could just fly above, spit fire at them, you know? Unless we cut off the dragon's wings. But then it's not a dragon. It's a lizard that breathes fire. What up, Spooky Nova Sprite? What up, Kelsey? Moose? You guys are genuinely saying that the moose would win against a dragon that can fly? What is wrong with you people? Do y'all know physics? What about dragon versus Australian kangaroos? Once again, the dragon has wings, bro. What did Mitch Sona do? Mitch Sona with a 5 gifted memberships. Chat, y'all been gifting hella today. I need you guys to stop that shit. All right? Stop it. Oh shit, I should have pinned it. Donate money to Renee Goods family, please. Please, please, please. I appreciate your guys' generosity. But don't give me all your money. I'm just a stupid boy who read Reddit online and make silly, dumb joke. And for some reason, it entertain. But Mitch Sona, thank you. If you guys got a gift membership from Mitch Sona, you better say thank you. We have good manners. We have good manners. Depends on what kind of dragon. I guess but there aren't dragons that don't fly, right? That's not a dragon. Like I said, that's a lizard that can breathe fire. Moose are tank. Okay, but moose are not very good tank against fire. One dragon versus one agitated house cat. You're right. House cat wins every time. How about 20 elephants versus 100 emus? I mean, I feel like 20 elephants clear, bro. They're so big and tanky. An emu, all it would have to do is like what is the emu gonna do? Try to peck it to death? Maybe against one elephant, but 20? Absolutely not. There absolutely are flightless dragons. That's so lame. That's just not a dragon. That a flightless dragon would just get bullied by all the real dragons. That would be like dragon racism. Can you imagine you're a dragon that can fly and you go and you meet another dragon that can't? I'm making fun of that motherfucker. You know? Gonna be doing an L dance from fucking 100 feet above. Hey, bro, have you ever tried just fucking flying? Look up Emu Wars. What? What are you guys telling me to do right now? The emus defeated the Australian army? What? You guys are lying. We love wingless dragons here. Not me, bro. All right? Hey, thank you, Missy Sage. Welcome to the Twitch, baby. Are you for real right now? Are you guys yanking my chain? The Emu War? All right, fine. Fine, we'll look it up. We'll look it up, chat. The Emu War. I want to watch a video, honestly. Oh my god, yes. Okay. All right, chat. All right, fine. Fine, you've convinced me. You've convinced me, bro. We're gonna watch it. All right. We have a video. We have a video from, here, I should give them credit. Animal Logic from a year ago. The Emu War, how emus defeated the Australian army. Y'all fucking ready for this shit? Y'all ready for this shit? After this, we have to start stories, okay, chat? But now I'm curious, how the fuck did emus win a war?
Emus versus humans. Who would win that fight? This is a question we no longer have to ask, because we know the answer. In 1932, 20,000 emus took on the Australian military.
20,000 of them ganged up on? That's crazy. That's low key. That's not normal bird behavior. That's on some, like, they were getting fucking controlled. I sense a conspiracy. No way that they're getting... dude, 20,000 emos just... Emos? Dude, 20,000 emus just casually hang out together? That can't be right, right? That's insane. Someone call them the giant meth chickens.
Result bathed these birds in eternal glory.
Gotta put both headphones in for this shit.
This is the Emu War. Hi, I'm Danielle Dufault, and you're watching Animal Logic. The Emu War of 1932 is one of the most glorious moments in avian military history.
Girl, it might be the only moment in avian military history. What do you mean the most glorious? Are there just bird wars happening and I have no fucking clue? We gotta worry about ice Nazis and emu armies out here?
A ragtag crew of tens of thousands of flightless birds took on Australian World War I veterans and waged a war of attrition that concluded in human retreat. But how did it get to that? Let's start with the antebellum period. Emus and their ancestors have inhabited Australia for millions of years. They live across the country, but in Western Australia, they congregate in large groups that migrate from the outback to the coast for the breeding season.
They're such dopey looking birds. I'm sorry. Emos. Why do I keep saying emos, bro? Emus are cool. Don't get me wrong, but they're so like, look at them. They're so dopey looking. They look like if Frankenstein was trying to like fuck around with a duck and accidentally made it a little bit bigger with a longer, weirder neck. That's an emu. Maybe we should import emus to take on ice. Tolbatig, you are cooking. That's how we solve our problem in the US.
Emus are one of the largest birds in the world. They can be close to 2 meters tall and weigh up to 70.
Still taller. Don't worry, chat. I'm 7'6". This little bitch ass is 6'6". Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, bro. That's short as hell. Never heard of her. Never fucking a full foot taller than this pussy. I could take him. Okay, but chat, genuine question. Do you guys actually think you could take on an emu? Like 1v1. You versus emu. Who's winning?
Kilograms. They're the 3rd tallest avian species after the 2 African ostrich species. They're also the 5th heaviest bird, after the ostriches and the northern and southern cassowaries, also from Australia.
Whoa, wait, is that an emu? Okay, that one looks fucking sick. This guy definitely fucks. If I was an emu, I'd want to be him. I wouldn't want to be like one of these ugly ass fucking gray emus. No, this guy looks like shit from a butt. This guy though, not that guy, sorry. Hello? God? This guy fucks. I think that's a cassowary. Wait, so this isn't even an emu? Why are they showing it? That's so depressing. So emus are just always ugly, is what you guys are saying. Skill issue. They were talking about cassowaries in the video. How about you talk about these nuts in your mouth, Xenon?
On the human side, Western Australia has been populated for tens of thousands of years. But during the early 20th century, the population...
Damn, now you guys telling me in chat that cassowaries kill people. That's crazy. That's insane. Not only are they gorgeous, but they are man killers.
Exploded following the construction of railways that connected it to the...
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed this.
Years. But during the early 20th century, the population exploded following the construction of railways that connected it to the rest of Australia. Population went from 40,000 in 1890 to 400,000 in 1930. Wheat farming was a key part in this population and economic boom, with most of it being exported. But after the Great Depression of 1929, the markets collapsed. People stopped buying their wheat, and farmers started to really suffer financially. At the same time, a drought caused a larger than usual emu migration, and the wheat fields were right on their path. You might have seen signs that tell you not to feed wild birds because it disrupts their migration patterns. This is exactly what happened in Western Australia. Once the emus found all of this delicious wheat and water reservoirs, there was no reason for them to keep moving.
These motherfuckers got lazy. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing, bro. But I wouldn't call them ugly. They might hear you. Bet. I'll fucking... Me and an emu will punch it out. For real. Don't even worry, Chad. I ain't stressing. I'll go mano-y-mano against those emus, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm fixing my chat boxes. There we go.
Hey everyone, we have exciting news.
Oh my god.
We're thrilled to announce the release. Each chapter, fun and engagement, and all the logics for an description.
Thank you so much. The emus started going into the farms and eating to their heart's content. But they have pretty huge hearts, and the 20,000 of them quickly started destroying farms.
Damn!
Emus never skip leg day, and it was easy for them to knock down fences. This caused the additional damage of letting rabbits and other animals into the farms. which quickly turned them into dust.
Damn, okay.
Many of the farmers were World War I veterans who'd been given farmland after the war. They were enduring great financial hardship due to the global recession that had tanked wheat exports, while the government had failed to provide subsidies. They needed to get rid of the emus as soon as possible. And since they had fought in the trenches, they thought they knew the best way to get rid of their adversaries. Machine guns.
That's correct. Wait. So they were like, these fucking birds are stealing my crops. Let me get a fucking AC-130 and fuck their shit up. I know an AC-130 is a bird, but fuck. I know an AC-130 is a plane, but you get the gist. That's so funny. Now I'm like, listen, I like if you're gonna hunt animals, I feel like a machine gun is just unethical, you know? Like, how is that fair? This is a overgrown bird that can't fly, and you're gonna pull out a fully automatic machine gun on them? I'm kind of glad they won. Humans with guns lost to emus. For real. How do you lose with a machine gun? I'm so sorry. Chat, it's because they're Australian. America, we would never let that happen. We also would, commit war crimes. But hey, if Israel told us to get rid of the emus, we'd figure out a way. We'd spend bajillions of dollars. Because all Trump wants to do is suck on that Because all Trump wants to do is suck on that Netanyahu. Nah, bro.
Defeat the great German and Austrian armies, so there's no way they wouldn't defeat their oversized bin chickens. Right? Right?
Bro, that's crazy. Those are the eyes of a fucking warrior.
The farmers petitioned the federal government to help them. They asked the government to send machine gun specialists to deal with the rascally emus. The plan was that the farmers would pay for the food, bullets, and accommodation, while the state government of Western Australia would pay for the transportation of soldiers and equipment. From the federal government's point of view, this was basically a free operation that could serve as target practice for the soldiers. And so, the soldiers prepared for battle and went on their merry way all the way to the wheat fields of Western Australia. What they didn't know was that the emus were already prepared. They had been prepared for thousands of years. Emus emerged at a time when Australia was packed with carnivores, like the 7-meter-long Megalania, the jaguar-sized Thylacoleo, also known as the marsupial lion.
These are real animals? What? Bro, I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, this motherfucker right here turned into an emu. I was like, what?
Kana, a croc with the gait and speed of a Komodo dragon, and the Wonambi, a constrictor snake bigger than the largest living anacondas. And not only did the emus survive among these natural-born killers, they outlived them. So the emus had a...
All right, maybe I'm not putting enough respect on emus' names, because, oh my, that's fucking terrifying. What? This is unexpectedly informative? No, actually, though, I'm learning so much right now. Welcome to today's episode of Sarby Goes Back to School, because clearly he doesn't remember anything.
Very simple and effective strategy. In the words of the great poet, oversimplified, the emus said, "When they approach us, we run away." But still, none of these predators had machine guns, as far as we know. What kind of challenge would a couple of primates with boomsticks mount? The first battle took place in early November 1932. The soldiers approached a group of about 50 emus. and once they were within firing range, they unleashed their World War I Lewis guns. The emus did what they've been doing for thousands of years, and at the first shot, they scrammed and scattered in all directions. To defend themselves from these killers, emus developed powerful legs for kicking their opponents, but also to sprint away from danger. Emus can run at speeds of up to 50 kilometers an hour.
Fuck.
Fast enough.
What is that? What is that in America terms, chat? 50 kilometers? Isn't that like 35 miles per hour? I mean, that's fast as fuck. Did I do that math right? Or is it more like half? Like 25? Maybe 30. Final answer 30. Does anyone know? 31 miles per hour. God damn, your boy was right. Dick too fat, Chad. Dick too fat.
To cover 3 football fields in 20 seconds. They also have a thick plumage to protect them and conceal their most sensitive areas. Within seconds, they were all out of the machine gun's range. Only a few emus were felled, while the army wasted hundreds of bullets. Round 1. Advantage: birds. For the next couple of weeks, the soldiers kept the same strategy, but the emus kept thwarting their attempts due to their speed, agility, their ability to escape into rugged terrain, and an outstanding resilience to bullets. Emus are naturally skittish and run away at the first sign.
Okay, so are these things like all feathers, no body? Like, is that what she meant when she said it was like their plumage? So what you're saying is they're so puffy that what you're aiming at could actually just be like feathers? What? Crazy.
Of danger. Their height and great vision helps them spot danger from large distances. And their travel groups keep eyes on all directions, scanning for danger.
As a 7'6" male, I also relate to that. I too am so tall that I can spot danger from a mile away. I relate. Me and emus are basically the same thing.
On one occasion, the soldiers tracked a group of 1,000 emus. But once they opened fire, the emus did what they always do and left the soldiers in the dust. Just about 25 emus were killed that day.
That's crazy embarrassing, bro. I mean, shit, maybe I'm picturing this wrong, but how the fuck do you, like, you have an automatic machine gun. How the fuck are you missing 1,000 emus?
Central Command reacted to this attack by canceling all large congregations. The soldiers would have to pick off hundreds of smaller groups. The emus officially entered the age of guerrilla warfare. Just like in other guerrilla wars, the emus were outgunned, but they had terrain and chaos on their side.
Okay, this is really annoying me that the captions are like not at all accurate to the actual video.
They endured attacks from machine guns strapped to trucks, which couldn't drive as fast as the emus could run on uneven ground and made aiming almost impossible. There was even a report of an emu who got run over by the truck, but its body got stuck in one of the front wheels, making the truck lose control and crash into a tree. They literally had kamikaze attacks.
Okay, but like, I want to know, I'm like, listen, if they gave up, that's not really the emus winning. It's them being smart enough to make this not worth it for the government to pursue anymore. But like, I need, like, this dude had a machine gun and an emu walked up to him and fucking destroyed his shit with their legs. Like, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear of some emus fucking up some humans, bro.
After a brief interruption due to pressures from the media and the general public, the war continued until the government put a final stop to it. By then, the soldiers had used close to 10,000 bullets and killed under 1,000 emus. The operation was too expensive and was considered too inhumane a way to control emu populations. The issue had reached such farcical levels in Australian politics that a member of parliament mockingly pondered if the soldiers involved in the emu war should be given a medal. To which another member responded that if anything, the medal should go to the emus. That was the final military involvement in the farmers' conflict with the emus, but not the end of the war on the bird. In the following years, a bounty system proved more effective than machine guns. This was just another of the many conflicts where humans settle in an animal's habitat and then get mad when the wildlife is still around and tries to use the available resources to survive. And just like that, with emu egg on their face, the military ended their operations. In this case, better fencing and population management led to a relatively happy ending. Emus are still—
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, isn't the answer just to fucking make your walls stronger and taller? I don't know, maybe set some traps of your own or something. I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. They were just like, hey, yo, government, you want to send some soldiers here with machine guns? And the government was like, okay. Like, that would be insane. Can I hit up? I wish I could hit up the government to get rid of some really, really annoying Nazis in the streets. But alas, they're sanctioned by them. Okay. Nothing else here, I don't think. Sorry, guys. My Alexa just went off, and I don't fucking know why. All right. Well, that was educational. Yeah, I guess, fuck. Okay, but here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. Going back to our conversation, emus would still get fucked by anything. It would be hard. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't sound like they're very good attackers. You know? Like, if we put emus in a cage and it was like emus versus whatever else, emus would get fucked. Because it sounds like all they're good at is running. Is that, are they smart? Are they strategic? Sure. 100%. You know? But also, it doesn't sound like they have very good attack mechanisms. They can still disembowel you with their spurs. Okay, but like against 20 elephants, those spurs ain't disemboweling shit. You'll scratch up their legs a little bit before they get absolutely shit kicked by them, you know? They're playing the long game until they develop opposable thumbs to use guns. That is probably fair. They say that a hero will save us, and the hero is an emu with an M4. Can Australia send those against the ICE agents in our country ASAP Rocky, please? Please, 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 please. Emu would win at tower defense. No, actually, though. No, actually, though, bro. Makes me think of the European wolves that created a super pack during the first Black Death. Have y'all ever done research on coyotes? Coyotes are kind of similar, bro. Coyotes have to get coyotes have had to evolve and have continuously outsmarted humans, even when humans try to kill them, because they're so good at adapting. I can't remember the podcast name, but I listened to a podcast and they went over it and I was like, holy fuck, coyotes are actually smart as hell. Emotional damage. Humble pun queen. You know what? You have pun in your name. That's the only time. That's the only time I will accept it. Coyotes creep me out. Coyotes are kind of cool. You know? But they're pretty harmless, honestly. Except for your small animals. Watch your small animals, but usually they don't really fuck with humans like that. You know what are assholes? Are javelinas. I was explaining that to someone. Javelinas are actually fucking scary. They'll come after you, bro. They are not nice. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Y'all getting my ADHD to go burr. Oh, Arlo, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. I appreciate y'all using all those Prime subs today. Y'all go to it with the sauce. Y'all go to it with the sauce. Guys, I can't look up every single animal you want me to look at. I apologize, but we gotta get started on the read, bro. We're 45 minutes in. You guys have distracted me enough. Y'all have distracted me enough, chat. We gotta get going. We gotta get a rocking and a rolling and a ripping and a rocking, okay? I want to at least read some stories, okay? Chat, if you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. I actually haven't even checked this yet. Damn, y'all are cooking today, though. 69 viewers, nice. 60 likes, I appreciate y'all. That's actually a pretty damn good ratio. If you haven't liked up the stream yet, please do so. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following. No matter where you're at, though, turn on those post notifications, please. Please, and a thank you. Please and a thank you. All right, here we go, chat. I'm being held hostage at my parents' place, and I don't know what to do. We have a 28 female OP, 57 male, and 53 female parents. The user posted in r/relationship advice, r/ask Indian women, and r/am I the a-hole? Okay, so there's a background post, April 18th, 2023. That's how the... Okay, so we're starting here with a background post from April 18th, 2023. Okay, I'm guessing this one... The title of this post, and I'm guessing this is the one that went into Am I the A-hole? Am I the a-hole for not traveling to my home country to get a surgery done? I, 25 female, have been living in Australia for the last 4 years. Last month, I fractured my hand and had to go get surgery. My parents want me to take sick leave and come to India to get it fixed. Their reasoning, it'd be very expensive to get it fixed here, and that it would be easier to have someone to take care of me. I understand their concern, but I wanted to be able to fix things where... possible. Okay, I think what she meant to say is, but I wanted to be able to fix things there if possible. I suggested I'd talk to doctors and explore my options before I decide to fly to India. After talking to doctors, I realized that it was cheaper to stay here and get the surgery as my insurance covered most of it. I didn't want to go to India for various reasons. First, I want to have the chance to try and fix things by myself wherever possible. Oh, maybe that's what they meant. Okay. Honestly, I like the way that I read it. Second, I had some major changes happening at work and I wanted to be around for that. And lastly, my father has been looking into various marriage proposals for me, even though I have made it abundantly clear that I don't want an arranged marriage. I've been planning on telling them about my non-Indian boyfriend and didn't want to be there until I'd done that. Also, I came back from India after a month-long vacation in November, so it's not like I hadn't seen them in a long time. Okay, yep. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I get that it's a big part of Indian culture, but arranged marriage sounds like fucking hell to me. I love Kathy. You guys know that. I would die before I let her pick my wife. Dead ass. There's no way that the woman that she would pick for me would be someone that I'd actually be happy married to. Absolutely 0% chance. When I called up my father to tell him I want to get the surgery done here, he blew up. He screamed at me for 10 minutes saying things like, "You have absolutely zero sense in you. You just always assume that you know best. Just because you got a little bit of money, you think you can handle everything yourself. Of course, you don't even care if we're dead or alive." That's manipulative. That's on some shitty parent shit. You'd rather cut all contact with your family because you prefer this independent life. We don't have any right to take care of our own family members now. Yeah, sure, stay with people there that you call friends because they're above your family to you now. Okay, so this is the other part of Indian culture that I just really don't fuck with. Which, like, maybe I'm wrong for that, but, like, some of my editors are Indian, and they were telling me, like, they are expected to live with their parents for, like, forever, until their parents die. And I was like, man, that is so unbelievably sad. Like, I think that just perpetuates the idea that you have kids so that they take care of you. And I know that India is different than America, but I know a lot of Americans think like that. And it kind of makes me sick. Like, you are just bringing a child into this world, which is like not the easiest thing in the world, by the way. Like, you're just bringing them in to basically have to take care of you later on. I've never understood that. Like, if I were to have a kid, I would not want to expect of them to take care of me. I would want to bring a kid into the world so that they can go and enjoy their life. Isn't it an affordability thing too? Yeah, probably. 100%. I'm sure it is as well. But that being said, if your kid's out and about and doing something great with their life, like, you should encourage that. I genuinely think that. It sounds like OP's in a pretty great position. They're making good money. You know, maybe if you're really struggling financially, like, ask your family member to support you financially. Like, I don't think that's the most ridiculous thing in the world. Hey, we raised you, fed you, took care of you growing up. Could you please throw us a couple $100s every once in a while to help us pay for stuff now that we're getting old? I don't think that's required by any means, but I mean, if you have a healthy relationship with your family, I'm sure that they would be more than willing to do so. But this is not the right way to do it. Trying to guilt them, trying to tell them that they don't know anything, that they don't care if they're dead or alive. That's not what family does or what family should do. OP included one more little comment here. And ultimately, let us know if you even want us in your life anymore. And he blocked me after that. This was 4 weeks ago. I got the surgery done. Haven't heard from them at all. I called my mother 3 times and she hasn't picked up. My brother is getting mad at me that I'm not making more of an effort to reach out to them. But honestly, I'm furious too now. They had concerns about me getting my surgery done here, and I got solutions to their concerns. They still insisted I come to India, which just makes me believe that all they care about is control. Ding, 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 nail on the head, right there. I guarantee that's all they actually care about. They want to control your life. They want to control who you marry. They want to control where you work. They want to control you helping them pay for bills. Listen, I know cultures are different, but I just don't think any culture is a healthy culture when that's part of the culture. I'm all about family, but I'm not about controlling your family members' lives. They wanted me in India to ease my life, but when I decided to get the surgery done here, they did not hesitate to put additional stress on me. Also, it's their anniversary in a couple of days, and I might not get a chance to wish them a happy anniversary. I'm working hard to be a strong, independent woman, and I want to have the best relationship with my parents, but I am just afraid that having that kind of relationship would come with me having a lot less control over my life. Am I the a-hole for not giving that up? Okay. So I'm going to read the edit after because it seems like after you make your verdict, here's a couple of questions answered. Pretty easy, not the a-hole. Nothing too much to add based off of what I said. Not too much to add there. I just think, like, bro, we're growing up in a more connected world where other cultures are coming to light. And it's like it to me is antiquated. Arranged marriage, like forcing your children to having children specifically so that you can force them to stay with you, take care of you, and so that you can control their lives is just not healthy. No matter what culture you are, that is not healthy. If you have kids, I think the bare minimum of having a kid, you should want the best for them, whatever they deem is the best for them, assuming that that doesn't harm other people. If your kid wants to become a doctor, if your kid wants to go to another country and get a job, like you as a parent, while feeling, oh man, I'm not going to see them as much, you should also be like, you know what? That means I raised my kid correctly. If my kid can comfortably leave the nest, then I've done my job. That is the job of a parent. There should be no type of like, well, you have to stay here and take care of me forever. I had you specifically so that you could do that. Like, that is not a good reason to have a kid. Your child is not your property. Your child is a living human being that you chose to bring in this world, and you're going to teach them how to be their own independent human being away from you. Let me just read this edit, and then I'll look at your guys' comments. Oops. Sorry. I should be getting used to the iPad. Oh, that actually reminds me. I should probably plug this bitch in, huh? No! Probably not good for the audio interface. Okay. Why? Oh, shit. Okay, I'll check that later. Oh my god. Bro, are you fucking for real right now? Okay, there we go. God. This cable would not... This cable was like tucked under a bajillion things on my desk. Okay. Quick little edit here. I saw a lot of comments suggesting that they might marry me off when I get back. I don't think they can force me into a marriage, and surely any self-respecting guy wouldn't want to marry someone who doesn't want him. I don't know anymore. I just knew that there would be a lot of emotional drama, manipulation, and whatnot when I refused to look at potential suitors, and I didn't want to be there in such a vulnerable condition dealing with that. I mean, easier said than done, but based off of their reaction to you just not going home to get a surgery done because it is easier, more convenient, and cheaper for you to do it in Australia is number one, I think, just in general, masking some other motive. Whether that's they want more control, whether it's they want to marry you off. They're masking something here. But then on top of that, if they're going to be this manipulative and controlling about a hand surgery, what the fuck do you think they're going to do when they're trying to get you arranged marriage? Easier said than done, but girl, you need to look at this and be like, even if they aren't trying to marry you off, that is definitely something you need to be worried about until you have set boundaries with your parents. It's like, I'm not going to fucking do this. And the second you mention it, I'm leaving. You have to worry about them pulling fuck shit like this all the time. And I think sometimes the answer is to just go no contact. If this family thinks that they are entitled to this level of control over you, that is not going to go smoothly. What do y'all say? Hey, Professor Cloudy on the Twitch. They will try to hand surgery a ring on her finger. Yeah, you're probably right, bro. She'll wake up from her surgery and they're like, we actually got you married while you were under anesthesia. Like, these parents are crazy, bro. OP is underestimating how much control they'd have in that environment. They control your transport, home, etc. It would be so easy to seize their passport and force them. For real. And like, this sounds like a family that would do some crazy shit like that. In India, can you marry off somebody without their consent? I'm genuinely wondering. Because Mother of Eve said they can and will marry her off. Is that true? Like, is that a real thing? You could just go to a courthouse and be like, I am marrying my daughter to this man? It's less common now, but it can be done. Should I look it up? Can you marry off your child as a parent in India? Child marriage in India. Okay, but I think this is referring to like actual kids. Okay, wait. This is like I might need something else. Can you marry off your adult child? Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm trying to stay away from this AI overview, guys, but like the AI overview is saying you cannot legally marry off an adult child against their will. But also, I don't think that is for India. So I actually don't know if that one is even right, because we know how accurate these are, bro. My understanding is it depends on where in India. Kind of like how in the southern US you're more likely to have child marriages. Ugh. Yeah, that sounds like some southern shit. Try forced arranged marriage. I don't know. I'm looking up is forced arranged marriage in India. I wish these AI overviews weren't so fucking unethical. But they just like they cut through all the fucking butter here. I mean, even though we're not even sure if it's going to be right. Hey, thank you, Jojo. Thank you, Magma Shark. Oh my god, this is fucking blinding me though. Okay, so this says no parents cannot legally force a marriage in India. While arranged marriages are part of cultural norm, the law clearly states that marriage without free and full consent is illegal. Forcing someone to marry against their will is a criminal offense under the Indian Penal Code and is considered a violation of fundamental human rights. Okay, wait, that might be good information to know based off what's probably going to happen. Thank you for sending that. I appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I think we just got to keep going. We don't really know what fuck shit is happening here, but like, if I had read this post when it was originally posted in 2023, I would have been like, girl, get the fuck out of there. Go no contact. It's probably a blessing that your parents went no contact with you. Okay. So that was for backstory, but now we're kind of popping to the present. If it's relevant to everybody, OP is voted not the a-hole in that previous post. And now we're on to original post, December 4th, 2025, 2 years and 8 months after that backstory. I'm guessing this one is the one that's the title of this actual post. I, 28 female Indian, am so exhausted of fighting. I'm writing this on my phone in a very emotional state, so apologies if it isn't well formatted or isn't very well written. 3 years ago, I made a post about how my family stopped talking to me because I didn't travel back to my home country to get my surgery done. Well, things never really got better. I started talking to them maybe a year after my surgery when they reached out, and it wasn't great. All we did was fight, and any cordial conversations were conversations of no value. In parentheses, essentially just limited to how work's going and what did you eat, blah, blah, blah. Last year, they showed up to Australia out of the blue, and I didn't handle that well. My partner and I met them, but suffice to say, they weren't very happy. I mean, that's a crazy fucking thing to do. Like, I would be a little butthurt if Kathy showed up out of the blue at my place and I live like 4 hours from her. From fucking India to Australia? That's like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? You don't travel internationally to somebody and not fucking tell them. Coming back to today, I came to visit them in India with my partner staying with us for a week and then 2 weeks without him. They were adamant they only want to spend time with me. I was keen to work on the relationship because I do want to get married and have the option to have potential kids, and I can't really / don't want to do that without them involved in my life. In parentheses, I'm dating an Australian guy, 28 male, who I've been in a relationship with for over 5 years. They made an excuse so we couldn't stay with them together, but they met up with us for lunch the day my partner was leaving. Ever since I've started staying with them, they started talking about how I should extend my trip. I made it very clear about how I can't, and I've had multiple fights with them over this. One of them where my dad started talking about how I'm essentially filth, and I live in filth, and he can't believe he's been loving filth this entire time. Okay, so your own dad starts calling you filth for just wanting to go live your successful life? Girl, get the fuck out of there. Like, fuck this man, fuck your dad, fuck your family. That's not family, you know? Hopefully you have some good in-laws because your shit-ass parents are not cutting it. And also, I know you said, like, oh, when I have kids, I would really like my parents involved in their life. Absolutely fucking not. As their parent, as a future parent, you should not want people this fucking toxic in your kids' lives. Like, girl, let's get a grip on reality. Your parents are fucking weird. They're fucking control freaks. They are going to do the exact same shit they're doing to you, to your kids. It is your responsibility to not put that in their lives. They've been taking me around. They've been taking me around our relatives and didn't let me leave the day I had my return ticket. I've cried so much talking to them, but apparently the plan always is what they want from me. I don't know what that sentence means, chat. I've cried so much talking to them, but apparently the plan always is what they want from me. They've said I'm not allowed to leave anymore because apparently I've become a very negative person and they are worried about me. They have said that the Australian chapter is closed for me and I'm staying here from now on. My homie, my dude, you gather your shit and you leave in the middle of the night. Go sleep at the airport until your flight is ready. Like, what? Like, if Kathy ever said this shit to me, I would just order an Uber and drive away, flipping her off. Not that Kathy would ever do that, but you know what I mean. I'm so scared and I really don't know how to deal with this situation. I'm looking for advice from anyone at all. I want to leave, but I'm worried they're going to stand guard at the door from now on and won't let me walk out. My brother is physically strong. My brother is physically bigger and stronger than me, and he isn't on my side either. Bro, what a fucking dog shit brother. Bro, that's the fun part about having siblings. You can sit with them and be like, mom and dad are being fucking crazy right now, bro. God. I mean, I would say, like, maybe call the police. Like, you know, I don't know how effective Indian police are, but like, if you're like, I'm trying to leave and they're not letting me, and you call the police and be like, they're literally not letting me leave, the police are going to do something about it. But like, no way you want these people still in your life, bro. Especially when you have kids. That's insane. That is insane activity. I actually did not check how long this post is. Okay, it's pretty long, but we're chilling. We're chilling. We're cooking. We're cooking. What are you guys saying, y'all? The cops won't help in India? Okay, that's what I figured, but I didn't want to assume right off the rip. I think the best bet is sneak out in the middle of the night, right? Maybe comply for a couple of days, act like, okay, this is my new reality. And then when everyone's asleep at 1 a.m., you fucking dippity-doo-dah. I don't know how easy that is in India, you know, but yeah, sneak out is the best option. That's what I think too, guys. I think in India, there's not much more that you can do other than sneak out. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this real quick. Let's keep reading because I think this is kind of similar to what we read in that article from prior. So some of OP's comments, somebody said you're an adult, a quick Google search of Indian laws shows that holding you there against your will is a violation of Indian Penal Code. Call your law enforcement, explain your situation, and have them escort you out the door and over to the airport. Okay, and then they're basically saying exactly what I'm saying. OP replied, thank you. I've been too disturbed to think rationally and just wanted to seek advice from other people because calling cops seemed too extreme. But my aunt has threatened to tear my passport or lodge an FIR against me for a made-up reason, so I'll be tangled in court cases and won't be able to leave. I'm just really scared to do this alone here, but I guess I have to. That's insane, bro. Oh my God. Like, girl, why? Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if your family's this fucking crazy, don't go anywhere near them. Like, they're gonna pull shit. They're gonna pull evil shit. Okay, so here's our question. Somebody asked, will the cops take this? So here's somebody asking our question. Will the cops take this type of call seriously, or will they treat it as a family matter, even though it's illegal? If you think this might happen, you should rather contact a woman's shelter. Also ensure that your partner knows exactly what's going on and keep the messages as a record of how your family has treated you in case it's needed in the future. OP replied to that saying, that's the other thing I'm worried about. Family relationships trump everything else in India. And I don't know to what extent it extends to cops as well. I've emailed a woman's shelter, but I don't have an Indian number and haven't been able to make the calls. OP did add another comment sometime else. OP did add another comment saying, I've been holding my passport, my visa, and my credit cards on me at all times. I'm worried my father can escalate things further because I never expected things to turn out this way, and they did. My boyfriend can book tickets for me for sure, but he's not in the country, so his involvement will be limited. And then to another commenter, OP said, I can enable roaming and then hopefully make calls. Booking an Uber would be fine, but would be good to have a way to make calls if needed. I honestly don't care about money at this point. I also have an eSIM that only has data, so I can still access the internet. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I think I have to go with, like, act compliant, especially with how fucking crazy your family is. Pretend like you're going along with what they're doing, and then as soon as they get comfortable, you fucking get the hell out of there. Oh, here's another comment saying, leave early in the morning / middle of the night. Opie said, the house isn't too big and the door makes a lot of noise when opened. Sorry, I know it sounds like an excuse, but I'm really scared of getting caught and making things so much worse. But I know I'd have to do that, and that's the only way. We're leaving for my parents' place tomorrow for my grandparents. I've had no opportunity to escape yet because I've constantly been surrounded by too many people, but I know I'll have to act when we're at my parents'. I mean, shit, bro. If you have your passport, Visa, and credit cards, like, is there an opportunity for you to, like, run away? Do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't mind leaving your shit that's probably at your parents' house, or just leaving your shit behind, I would just like, oh, hey, we're stopping for gas. Like, I'm going to go inside and go to the bathroom and then just fucking run, bro. Just get out of there. I don't care what you left there or what they have in the car. Like, if you have your passport, Visa, and credit cards, you need to get the hell out of there. Order an Uber ASAP, Rocky. They're probably on 24/7 alert of her leaving. I mean, I would just, that's why she needs to be like, oh, no, we're chilling. We're chilling. Nah, bro. This is why you guys got to be fast as fuck, boy. This me, I'm running. I'm running and I'm swinging. Normalize running and swinging, chat. Chicken Sandwich, when the fuck did you gift 10 memberships? Or 10 subs? God damn it, Chicken Sandwich. You can't be doing this while I'm reading, bro. Chicken Sandwich, you asshole. You asshole, bro. How dare you gift me subs while I'm reading? That's so not very cash money of you. Back when you were on the Indian legal website. God damn, so it's been a minute. And thank you for resubscribing for 1 month at tier 1. Damn, Chicken Sandwich has been subscribed for 8 months. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Chicken Sandwich. Thank you for supporting. If you guys got a gifted membership from Chicken Sandwich, you better be saying thank you. Or excuse me, gifted sub. God damn, we already passed our sub goal and it was way higher. God damn, Dragon. Yo, our Dragon and fucking, Dragon and Chicken Sandwich are tied. Damn, Bixie Gala no longer in the lead. It's Chicken Sandwich versus Dragon. Dragon, thank you for the 5 gifted. If you guys got a gifted sub from Dragon, y'all better be saying thank you, chat. We got good manners here. We got good manners. God damn, now I gotta fix my sub goal. You know what, chat? We're gonna make it 420. We're gonna make it no, we're at 300. We're gonna make it 310. Yeah. Save the settings on that. Shall we? I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for supporting. Hey, look at that Mego Zego. We love to see the good manners. Dragon vs. Chicken round 2 for real, for real. They about to duke it out. They about to bop, bop, boom, bap. You know? Picking up what I'm putting down. What did Chicken Sandwich say? I do this because it's hilarious to me. Yeah, okay. Do you start a timer? You're like, how long can like Sarby not see that I've gifted him subs? Okay, hold on. Okay, so OP replied to a longer comment saying, thank you so much for your reply. I appreciate you citing the text that they hold so dear. My family, my relatives love me so much, but their love borders around possession. That's, in my opinion, that's not love. That love is not possession. Love is wanting the best for that person, even if that means that you don't have a spot in their life or as much of a spot as you would like. Possession is not love. God damn, Magma Shark. Bro, Magma Shark wanted to get in on that shit, bro. The shark has entered the race. Shark, thank you for the 10 gifted, bro. If you guys got a gifted sub from Magma Shark, from Daddy Dragon Destroyer, or Chicken Sandwich, I better be seeing those thank yous. All right, chat? We have good manners. We have good manners. Good manners only in this community, guys. All right? Anybody in here that I can call out? Damn. Damn. Thank yous in chat right now. Right now. I've heard such foul things from them, including how no other girl in the family would ever be given an opportunity to grow from now on because of the example I've set after being trusted. I'm so exhausted of being blamed for every fucking problem. That's so toxic. That's not love. That's a fucking toxic ass family. That's Stockholm syndrome. Or that's them wanting to give you Stockholm syndrome, bro. Insane. Insane that this is like a cultural norm. Later in the comment thread, I love this so much. I've had... Okay. Later in the comment thread, OP included, my family's extremely religious, and the other reason they're worried is because our family astrologer apparently told them that I'm on a very wrong path, and in 3 to 4 years of my life would be absolutely ruined. They think they're protecting me, but I cannot get myself to agree to that. Y'all, chat, another reason religion is just the bane of existence, bro. No fucking way. No fucking way, dog. That is insane. That's like, no way you are listening to a guy who's like, oh yes, I'm an astrologer. I looked at the stars and saw that your daughter's life is gonna be fucked in 4 years. And you were like, I can't take you seriously. If that is something that you could genuinely believe, I think you're brain dead. He's probably just saying whatever shit the family wants to hear. Somebody said, your father called you filth. I'm not sure that's love. OP replied, he's been acting all loving since then, and this has always been the pattern. He spews hateful things at me and then acts normal the next day or extra loving, and I'm supposed to forget all about it. I've always been told his anger is just built up frustration, but when I get angry, I'm told I need to see a psychiatrist or a counselor. Yeah, that's called your dad is a fucking toxic piece of shit. Is OOP an Australian citizen? Nope, unfortunately not. Otherwise, I could imagine Australian embassy being a lot more involved. Another person asked, I think you should post about this in an India-specific sub. Americans who aren't familiar with India can't say whether or not the cops will uphold the law for you. It might be smarter to play along with your family until they trust you enough to leave the house on your own and just slip away while running errands. OOP replied, I tried finding Indian-specific subreddits to post on, but in my state, this felt like the easiest place to post. I wanted to post in an India subreddit, but they've changed the way you post Ask India, and I knew no one would ever be able to see this. Editor's note, OOP is advised to post in the r/Ask Indian Women subreddit. Okay, so it sounds like OP posted this exact same post into r/Ask Indian Women, and then the author of this post included a couple comments from that. One commenter said, if you can still use technology, contact a lawyer and file a habeas corpus writ. You can obviously call the cops too. Also ask your partner to book a ticket for you to travel back to Australia and legitimately run away. I mean, what other option do you have? Don't know your visa situation, but staying like this at 28 isn't healthy. OOP replied to that saying, a general consensus on relationship advice subreddit by Indians was to not call the cops as they might not cooperate. Consider this family matter and side with the parents. I don't know what they can or can't do as I haven't had to involve cops before, but I'm just scared to do that now. Yeah, I like the contact a lawyer thing maybe, but I feel like we've already established cops are not the move here. Another commenter said, this post is so confusing. I don't understand how exactly they are preventing you from leaving. Are you locked in a room or something? You have access to the phone and internet. Hopefully you have your passport, book a ticket yourself or ask your partner to book it for you and walk out of the damn door. Unless you are physically tied to a bedpost in a locked room, I am not able to grasp what is the issue here. You are a grown adult. Why are you seeking their permission? Why are you seeking their permission to leave? Also, we have 24 hours in a day. Your brother is not going to spend the entire time guarding you. It will take you 2 minutes to grab your necessary documents and reach the front door. Listen, I know a lot of you guys were saying that it's impossible, but like, I don't think, unless they are physically locking her in places, like, this is how I think, you know? Like, unless there's family members standing guard 24 hours a day, there will become an opportunity. Pretend like you're going along with their shit. And the second they let their guard down, you fucking open your door, run out the front door, even if they hear it, and just fucking dip. As fast as you can, run as far as you can, get to safety, order an Uber, take Uber to the airport, stay at the airport until you have a ticket to buy it, to fly away. Like, that's, in my opinion, like, what I would do, you know? Oh, they're probably not even sleeping in a room alone. Oh, okay, that actually is a good point, Magma Shark. OP said, I know for a fact that if I walk out with bags, they will physically stop me. Leave your fucking bags! Leave your bags. Like, at this point, girl, leave your bags. And I don't know what other consequences would be to that once they know I want to walk out. The only thing I can do is leave without bags, and I'd probably have to do that. Yes, please, please. I don't know. Listen, obviously we need to know the full picture. If OP is in their own room, I don't think it's that unrealistic for OP to be able to dip out. Me personally. It feels like a lot of lucky moments. It's not luck, chat. It is not lucky for people to go to sleep. You get them comfortable. You say you're staying. Your parents go to sleep. Your brother goes to sleep. You take your documents. You open your door. You open your front door. Like, it's not... I'm sorry. Maybe I'm delusional for some reason, but I don't think... Y'all, I'm going to do it right now. Fucking time me. Like... Already time me. Go. Like, I was out the door fucking 10 seconds ago. Like, to me, I'm just like, girl, if you run and you go somewhere else and then you get safe, call an Uber. Like, I just don't understand where you guys are coming from calling this lucky. She's scared and it's hard to leave. That's an even better reason. You are in a scary situation. Run. Sarby's got some cake. You know it. Hold on, I gotta lock my door. Hold on. Yeah, listen, guys, I'm trying to be nice here, but like, genuinely, dead ass, you guys being like, oh, but she's scared. But like, that's so hard. What's the other option? She just stays there and chills? Like, me personally, I'm going out swinging. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my encouragement. Go out swinging, OP. Like, make it as easy as possible for yourself. Don't take bags. They're going to weigh you down. They're going to be loud. It's going to be more likely for you to get caught with those bags. Leave the bags. Take your visa. Take your passport. Take your credit cards. And at the soonest opportunity, fucking run. I was in an abusive relationship. Abuser gets into your brain and makes you doubt yourself. Okay, I understand that, Cloud Dreamer, but like, do you want me to just sit here and be like, yep, you're abused forever? Like, you have to stay there. Like, no, I want to be the guy that's like, hey, girl, like, I understand your situation's hard, but I want you to be in a better situation. Where you're at right now is scary, but what's scarier is having to live that reality every single fucking day. Like, I get it, you guys. I get that it's hard. I'm not trying to diminish that, but I'm also of the mind that, like, sitting there and saying it's hard isn't fixing anything. Sitting there and saying, oh no, whatever do we do, is not what's going to get OP into a safer situation. To me, it's worth it to fucking run. This is easy coming from a man. Y'all, I'm talking, if this was a man in this situation too, like, I don't know what y'all want. Like, do you want me to sit there and be like, yep, OP, you're fucked. Don't do anything. Just sit there and hope and pray that someday they decide to let you go home. Like, is that what you want me to say? Okay, Arthropod J, you're right. You're right. She is in a foreign country. Okay, I mean, technically it's her country, but I know what you meant by that. I know you meant, like, she's in a country that is traditionally against women and has laws that don't help protect women. That is true. Even better of a reason for her to fucking run. Like, y'all, I don't understand your guys' logic right now. Like, I'm not saying that her conditions aren't perfect. But what I'm saying is, from the outside in, girl, you need to get the fuck out of there. Like, genuinely, do you guys just want me to be like, you're fucked, good luck, like, just hang out? Just wait at the airport is not really an option? Why not? Wait, I'm so, can you, like, what do you mean? How is that not really an option? You go to the airport, you buy a ticket, you get through security. I mean, I guess I don't know how India's security is, but then you just hang out in the airport until you're about to board your flight. And what are they going to do? Like, even if they do figure out what flight you're on, buy a ticket, go through security, they're not going to be able to snatch you up from the airport and take you home. You could be like, I'm getting on this fucking airport. You're going by knee-jerk reaction. You guys are not listening to what I'm saying. I literally said, play the docile, oh, I'm staying here. You guys are right. And then the second you see an opportunity, fucking bolt. Like, I don't understand. Are you guys listening to me? Or are you guys just like, nope, this is hard? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Fake compliance till they believe she's accepted it. That's literally what I said, TLCNZ. I don't understand where you guys are getting this shit. You really think that are people just easily dragged out of airports? Chat, I'm genuinely so curious. What you're missing is the lifelong societal brainwashing and abuse that she's endured is what's keeping her feet nailed to the floor. Listen, my mind went AWOL. Thank you for the $5 donation. I understand that. I'm not missing that. I understand that she's brainwashed and, like, this is hard for her. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sit here and be like, damn, your feet are nailed to the floor based off your societal brainwashing and abuse? Guess you got to give in. Like, I'm saying, bro, get the fuck out of there. Like, coming up with plans. I don't understand why you guys are bringing this up. I know that it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm just saying do something about it. You know, and that's what she's asking. She's like, I need plans. I need ideas. Do you guys just want to sit there and be like, what? Hey, welcome to the YouTube, Anna. Or excuse me, welcome to the Twitch. Understand her hesitancy and why she needs a solid plan first. Did I ever sit here and say I don't understand her hesitancy and she should just throw every plan out the window? Like, I don't understand what you guys are saying. It's like you guys are like, oh, Sarby, you don't understand how hard it is for her. It's like, I do. And I'm trying to encourage her to break out of it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, what do you guys want from me? You guys are like stuck on dwelling on all of her hardships, which we've already established. Like, I understand that it's hard, but like there are possibilities here, bro. Has minor crash out. Thank you for the $5 donut. Resumes crash out. I have to, chicken sandwich. I have to. I get, like, listen, you guys are assuming the worst of India. I just, like, don't get me wrong. I think a lot of it depends on where in India they are. But if they're in a relatively developed part of India, I want to have faith in India's development, where if you are at an airport and there are people trying to, like, abduct someone from going onto a flight that they have a ticket for said flight, like, it shouldn't even be a question. It shouldn't even be a question that this person's like, I'm going to get on flight. And you know what? Maybe I'm wrong for that, but I just don't want to assume. I just, like, maybe I'm wrong, but, like, I don't really see a world where that's the case. Guys, if you're leaking story in chat, I'm going to immediately ban you. Arthropod J, I just genuinely think, like, you got, like, I think I can say you need to do what's hard and also understand that there are a lot of hardships in front of you. But by me saying that you have to do something hard, people wanted to backtrack and be like, you don't understand, Sarby, it's hard. It's like, I do understand. Like, that's more of what I'm pissed at. Like, you guys are, like, sitting here being like, oh, but there's this thing. And it's like, okay, yes, like, I know that thing's there. Like, I've said it multiple times. She's in a country where traditionally women are not, like, taken care of as much as men. They're not supported as much as men. That being said, girl, get the fuck out of there. Like, you know, don't come back. It's hard to talk about culture in an area where you've never been. Exactly, Sparrows on Acid. Like, as much as I'm making assumptions, I think you guys are making assumptions. You guys are like, oh, India's terrible, and therefore all of India's terrible. Everything's bad. They're gonna, like, kick women on the streets. Like, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. But I also think it could be, like this should honestly just be a comment on her post. That's like, hey, if you got to the airport, do you think that you would be pretty safe there? Like, that's my question. That is my question. If OP got to the, in my head, like, I'm thinking, I guess I'm equating too much to the US maybe. Like, in my head, if I'm trying to flee my fucking family because they're batshit crazy, as long as I got to the airport and through security, like, we're fucking good, bro. Like, we are so good. You go to the counter, you buy a ticket, you get through security, you hide until your flight, and then you just get on the flight and leave. Like, and who knows, maybe I'm putting too much of that shit on the and maybe I'm putting too much of the US's shit on India, like 100%. But I feel like, is it really that bad in India? Is it really that down bad in India? Okay, so listen. I think it's just fight, flight, fight, or freeze, and she's frozen because of all the abuse and fear tactics. Peachy Pie, I am once again going back to, yes, 100%. Like, and that's, like, everybody reacts to stress differently. All I'm saying is, if I had her in front of me right now, I would be like, hey, girl, like, I know you're frozen, but we got to snap the fuck out of it. Like, I'm not trying to say that she shouldn't feel frozen, like, fight, flight, whatever. what I'm saying is, girl, like, you gotta process this, take it in, and be like, okay, we have to take action here. Like, I just don't understand why you guys keep bringing it up. Like, I understand she's in a stressful situation, but like, understanding she's in a stress, you're identifying the thing that's the problem over and over and over again instead of identifying what the solution to that problem is, which is what she wants. I'm trying to come up with solutions. No, hey, you're good, bro. And Cloud Dreamer said, let's check the update. Sorry for assuming, Sarby. Don't be sorry. I'm just having my normal YouTuber crash out. Who knows? Maybe you guys are fucking right, and I'm wrong. And like, I accept that. I take that shit to the chest. I take that shit to the chest so easily, bro. But like, I can't wrap my head around it, you guys. I just can't. I can't. And it's frustrating me that people are like dwelling so much on the problem when we're trying to find the solution. You know what I'm saying? Men always have to fix it. Cambodia, she's literally asking for a solution. I don't know what the fuck you want from me, bro. Like, men always have to fix things. That's why we're here. She said, help. What do I do? Like, what do you mean? I can't. I'm crashing out, Cambodia. I'm crashing the fuck out. I bet your comment was just a joke, by the way, but I like, This is when okay, guys, and I'm very self-aware. I will be the first person to fucking tell you that is a problem I have. I see a problem, I want to fix it. It's something where when I'm talking to like a girl, I have to actively like pull it in and be like, I'm not supposed to fix. I'm supposed to listen, hear, and if she asks for advice on how to fix it, I include it. That being said, this is what like this. That's what we're doing here, y'all. That's what we're doing. It's people giving advice on the internet so that other people can give them solutions, can give them advice. This is my advice. Girl, get the fuck out of there. Your family's crazy. Get out, whatever way you need to get out, and never talk to your family ever fucking again. My first live and it's him crashing out. Kelly, this isn't a not normal occurrence. I will just say that. We need a Beans break. Here's Beans. He's eeping, bro. Look at the eepy boy. Oh, hello, Mr. Beans. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Wow, what a handsome boy. Handsome silly man. Handsome silly man. Dude, I feel like he knows what I'm talking about him. Like, I'm not even looking at him right now. But, like, he knows I'm talking about him. Look at him. Look at that silly boy. Look at the silly man. Look at the silly guy. Just being a silly guy and a handsome man. He knows you summoned him? Yeah. Oh. Bro, he just knows. He just be the most knowing boy around town. Hi, Beats. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, here's the last thing I want to say really quick before we give Bean some treats. And maybe I'm wrong for this, I wasn't getting the impression that this is like a super poor family. So like, I was assuming that maybe OP had their own room. All my assumptions are based off that, but I think when Magma Shark brought up that there is a possibility that they're not in the same, or excuse me, that OP isn't in their own room, I think that is something where I'm like, okay, everything I said goes out the window. Like, you can't sneak out when like everybody's sleeping in the same room, or it's a lot harder to sneak out, I should say. It's not that you can't. But that being said, I still feel like there's a solution. Like, this is my boy brain kicking in. I'll admit it. I think there are solutions to problems if you look for them. And certain problems deserve ungodly amounts of finding solutions for, and I think this is one of them. All right? You guys can yell at me all you want about being a solution-oriented boy, but at the end of the day, OP needs to get out, and we need to find a solution for her so that she can get out. I'll leave it at that. Let's feed the baby boy. Hello. All right. All right, Mr. Man. Hey. Oh, shit. Which one is it? This one? Yo, I don't know how, but I accidentally turned like noise canceling on the other mic, and I don't know how to turn. Oh shit. Sorry, you guys. I don't know how, but I turned on the noise canceling for the other microphone, the other one of these, because this thing comes with 2 of them, and I don't know how to turn it off. I know it's a simple Google search, but I just haven't done it yet. I literally pretty much only use these mics for this stream. Like, I'll use it for a couple of random things, like a beer mile here and there, but most of the time, it's just for these streams, you know? Beans! Silly beans! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom! All righty, sweetie, handsome man. The beans! Wah, 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 wah. Hello, sweet boy. That's a silly, handsome man. Oh, he's like, I don't want your fucking pets, bro. He's like, give me the fucking treats. Yo, Beans, you greedy as hell. What do you have to say about that? Licking his lips. He's like, hell yeah, I'm greedy. All right, Beans, here you go. Oh. You looking at the ghosts in my closet? All right. Yeah. Oh, wait. Really quick, guys. Thank you guys for all the gifted subs today. I'm sorry I was crashing out before this. I apologize, but here's a little makeup. Chicken Sandwich, thank you for the gifted subs. Dragon, Magma Shark, Bixie Gala. I appreciate y'all. Mitch Sona, thank you for the gifted memberships. There were a couple other ones as well. But here we go, sweet boy. Little treaty time for you. What? Beans, you have some scraps, buddy? Dude, he went fucking ham on the treats, though. Oh, my God. Keep going, buddy. You got some remnants. You got some remnants on my hands. You gotta get the remnants. Oh my God. Buddy. No? Do you know what the rest of them, the remnants? Bro, that was so silly. He was just literally licking my hand, bro. Hey, there's a licky boy. Yes, a licky boy. No? No more licky treats? No more licky treats. All right, Beans. Right here. Right here, Beans. Right here. Right here. Sweet boy. Sweet boy. There's some. No? Okay. No kitty remnants for you? Oh, well, bro. Chill. My God. Put that thing away. Oh, my Lord. We're getting demonetized by YouTube, chat. Bean said, here's my whole fucking asshole. Bam. God damn, bro. You gotta chill with that shit. What a silly cat. What a fucking silly boy. I literally got the silliest cat I possibly could have gotten. For real, for real. Dude is a silly Billy. The silliest and the billiest. Oh. What a happy man. Oh, he has such a happy tail. Happy tail, boy, happy tail. Oh, yes, yes. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. I'll leave him alone. I'm harassing my cat, chat. Does Beans have cat friends? Not yet. I did go to the shelter recently to try to find him another sibling, but unfortunately didn't have a cat that picked me. You know what I'm saying? I'm of the belief that the cat has to choose the owner. You know? Hey, no worries, mine went AWOL. You guys don't have to apologize to me ever. I like, as heated as these get, I'm just a passionate person, but I'm never mad at y'all unless you guys are arguing like racist shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you guys were sitting here and you guys were like, oh, hold on. Like if you guys were sitting here and you guys were like, what ICE is doing is okay, I would be like, hold the fuck up, you're a bad person, fuck you. But this was more of a philosophy mismatch or a goal mismatch is what I will say. I think my goals when and like, listen, maybe you guys don't come to the videos for this and like, I apologize if, you know, that's not something you want to see. But like at the end of the day, I have to be true to myself. And like for me, if I'm reading a story like this, I'm going to try to give my best advice to somebody who like, to like get them out of this situation that they are going on the internet and asking for help for. That is what I'm going to do. You know, that's what I'm going to do. And that's my main focus. Like, I think you guys probably are more in touch and better help for like, if she was like, hey, I'm just venting here. I'm just venting. I want to be heard. Like 100%. That's always needed. But I wasn't getting that impression from this. I was getting like, she wants to get out of this situation, so we have to start brainstorming. And I think that was our mismatch, chat. And I want to reiterate just one more time for the video too. Like, I'm not saying that what you guys were saying isn't true. You know, what I'm not saying that what you guys were arguing isn't true. What I was saying is that's not what we should be dwelling on. Because for OP, the best thing that could happen is she gets on a plane out of there, and I'm just trying to find solutions, you know? But I think what a lot of you guys were saying was very true. Very true. The airport thing that you guys were arguing could be the facts. The layout of the house being not individual rooms could be the facts. We just don't know. Part of the reason I came back is I am hopped on Irish spirit and ready to fucking fight. Dude, we might need that energy, chat. I was thinking about that today on my run. I was like, we're getting in shape. We're getting in shape for worst case scenario. This country goes to shit. I ain't surviving, but I'm going to give some fucking ICE Nazis hell. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right? I encourage you guys to get, you know, take this new year to get in shape, because who knows where this fucking country is going to go in the next 3 years. We got 3 more long years. Hopefully we can impeach this fucking rat. Hopefully. Magma, you motherfucker. Shark with another 10. Is Shark above? Oh my God, chat. Shark is beating Chicken Sandwich and Dragon. The Shark is winning. Shark versus Dragon versus Chicken. The winner is Shark. The winner is Shark. Update the sub goal. You right. My bad. But my mind went AWOL. No need to apologize. We were both just amped about different things, I think. That I think is the most important thing to point out. My mind went AWOL was amped about making sure to validate her feelings. I was amped about trying to find a solution to her problems. I think that's the easiest way to put it. That doesn't make either of us wrong. It's just both of us had different focuses. And I'm sorry if I crashed out too hard and like made you feel bad about that. That's on me. I shouldn't do that. I just get I get passionate, okay? If you can't tell. Okay. That is saved. We do have one more update, chat. We do have one more update. I do want to get to it. Sorry, I'm trying to use my iPad more. I paid a lot of money for this thing, so I should use it more often. Okay. Hopefully, and here's one more thing actually that I wanted to bring up really quick before we get into this. A couple of you guys were saying that OP's boyfriend should fly into India. While I do think it would be helpful to have a man there, I'm not sure if that's the man, because it sounds like Indian officials don't necessarily care if a man is helping. They care if either the husband or the family father figure is helping, you know? So, like, not saying that it maybe wouldn't have some of its advantages, but also I don't know if that's I don't know if that's like a whole solution in and of itself. You know? Yeah, oh, Bouncy Ball, I really like what you just said here. Bouncy Ball said, I don't know if the boyfriend should endanger himself and her like that. Like, I don't know, maybe... And I think too, Chad, I think I'm just going based off of assumptions of Indian culture. I could be very wrong. I want to say that right here, right now. That being said, I'm kind of along the lines of Bouncy Ball. Like, I think if the boyfriend included himself right now, it would only make it less likely that OP would be permitted to leave or have an opportunity to leave via her parents, you know? Or not via, but you know what I mean. His presence would probably escalate matters. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, enough chatting, enough yapping, bro. Let's do it. All right, so we have an update post, December 9th, 2025, 5 days after this, I guess you could call it original post from December 4th. In short, I ended up running away from home. I'm still contemplating if the decision I took was too extreme for this situation, but I think I'll go crazy if I go down that rabbit hole. A couple of friends of mine had a friend, in parentheses, who I met last month, but was hesitant to reach out to because he was a fairly recent friend in a town 3 hours away. So my boyfriend and my friends planned my getaway. You know what, chat? That is something none of us considered. Like, hey, do you have any friends around who could maybe help you with your escape? But fuck yeah. I was constantly surrounded by my relatives / parents to plan things. But for everyone reading, I am of sound mind and decision to do this. Oh, sorry. But for everyone reading, I am of sound mind, and the decision to do this was mine alone. I snuck out the night we came back home from my relatives on the pretext of going for a walk, but I know they'd probably have found out not too long after I left. My friend was waiting in his car close to my place, and he drove me to the airport. It was perfect because booking a cab would have had issues with timing. I didn't know when would be a good time to sneak out, so having a friend around gave me the flexibility to sneak out at my own convenience. The priority was getting out of the country as soon as possible without even knowing what the best way was to get to Australia. Oh, yo, that's actually so smart. Like, she doesn't have to go directly to Australia. She could bounce to another, she could literally, like, she could give her parents not the opportunity to catch up to her and find her at the airport by just being like, fastest flight out of this fucking country, get me on it, ready, set, go. Huh. Okay, all right. Like, bro, that is itching my stupid little male solution-oriented brain. Oh my God. I just spit everywhere. I hope you couldn't see that on camera. This was also crazy timing with the Indigo fiasco. Editor's note, this is regarding the Indigo airline and flight disruptions. Not sure if it helped or hurt our chances. I could only do this because of the immense support from my friends back home who spent a lot of time planning the routes and booking the flights for me so as not to arouse any suspicion from my family and very little time for them to act. I've had messages from them and a few calls. All I've done is message them that it was my decision to leave and list a couple of points on why and that I'd be keen to work on the relationship if they can try to come around to my life choices. Girl, please, for the love of God, drop them. Drop them so fucking fast. Like, girl, you were worried about being basic. Like I know somewhere up here, OP apologized for using the word hostage because it was too drastic. I actually don't think it was drastic. I think you were genuinely a hostage. You were a victim. And who perpetrated it were your fucking family members. They should in no way, shape, or form have any relationship with you ever again. Thank you everyone again, and especially to people who reached out to make sure I'm doing okay. Okay. There is one edit on here. I know there's been a lot of backlash in the comments around me wanting to work on the relationship, and I just want to be clear that it doesn't mean I'll be going back to India in the next few years or ever putting myself in a situation where I would be face to face by myself. And even then, they would have to put in significant work to earn back my trust. This would need to happen over the phone, and I'm going to be taking any apology with a grain of salt, and I'm not hearing them out on anything other than an apology anytime soon. Okay, I need to stop dogging on her because she clearly has some sort of like Stockholm Syndrome-esque type shit. I'm not a therapist, so I know that's not the correct term, but like the only thing I can really equate it to, get therapy, please. That's all I ask. I hope somewhere in here it's, yes, I'm in therapy. Like, please. My partner and I agree that throwing away the relationship that I've had for the past 28 years of my life is a really big step. And now that I've gotten out, they have lost a lot of the power they once had. Now that we have the advantage in the situation, we want to show some level of mercy. And this is just because they can't do anything in this country from a legal perspective. What? I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm a fucking asshole, but people like this don't deserve mercy. Is that just me, chat? Can someone validate me or just tell me that I'm an asshole, like right off the rip? Please, I'm begging y'all. Anything, Bueller? What do you mean, mercy? Like, girl, show some mercy to yourself. Like, you know? Oh my God. That family is not it for real. Yeah, they don't deserve. Okay, I'm glad you guys are on the same page as me. I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, if your family is threatening you, that is not anyone who deserves mercy. You are swift with the no contact, and you are ruthless about enforcing it. Just to be clear, showing mercy does not mean meeting them. It just means I'm willing to hear them out only over calls. Even if they show up to Australia, as is their right, we're not scared. Last time they dropped in unannounced, they walked around town without knowing where we were for days. You know, for fucking what? Hey girl, I don't know who needs to tell you this, but that is not normal behavior. That is stalker behavior. That's fucking weird. If it's anybody other than family, you're immediately sitting there and being like, that's dangerous. Adrift, this is like prior. This is like, I don't know if you've been here the entire time, but there was like a backstory post from like 4 years ago, and it was like a year. I think it was like a year after that backstory post. So it's been a while. Sarby's gonna crash out again. I am. I really am crashing out. Like, therapy, please. A therapist who's gonna be like, actually, girl, your family's fucking crazy. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Like, and realistically, guys, I want to bring it back to like, for all we know, this story's fake. Who knows? There are fucking shitty people out there on Reddit, but there might be someone out there watching this video right now who relates to this. And I just am so passionate about being like, hey, I'm talking to you right now, bro. I'm talking to the person who is listening to this story and is like, oh my God, this is my reality. I'm trying to be the voice that's like, hey, I believe in you. Like, I believe that you can get the fuck out, but like, don't do what this person's doing. Please, for the love of God, when you're out, stay out. Don't give them any chance to deceive you, to wiggle their way back in, and to cause danger or harm to you and your family. Please. This family has shown that they are not capable of having a healthy relationship with you. And the chances of that changing are, if not zero, so fucking close to zero. Okay? Like, genuinely dead ass, if you relate to this in any way, shape, or form, this is me telling you, please, for the love of God, do what's best for you. Had to bring it in for that. Like, I love you guys. Like, every one of my viewers, I want you guys to fucking have a great ass life. Being a good person, doing good things. You can't do that with a family like this. You just can't. You can't be happy with a fucking crazy ass family like this. Sorry, I got passionate there, chat. I told y'all, guys, I'm a passionate boy, okay? I get some oomph in my voice. What did Chicken Sound say? Yo, can we get an emote for when we want to destroy someone in the post? Where's Asian Fury when you need them? Asian Fury, if you're watching this VOD, you should face what? You should edit my face on an emu. We can maybe make that. Sarby moo. Hold on, that fucking cooked, chat. That fucking cooked. Okay. And we're more confident in the legal protection we have here. I'll be seeing a therapist soon because since getting back, I haven't been able to sleep the best. All right. The one thing from this fucking update that I'm glad to read. Thank you. Good. Please. I'm just praying this therapist is like Jesus at therapy. I need this to be like the Michael Jordan of therapists. I've been having dreams every night that I'm still trapped and have no way of getting out. This has been a big ordeal, and I'm not going to pretend that I'll be fine without professional help. We'll be dropping an email to the Indian I almost said embassy. We'll be dropping an email to the Indian embassy telling them letting them know that I've left on my own will, and any potential complaints coming from India are fabricated. Okay. Okay, I don't think this comment is very useful, but it is kind of backing up exactly what I was saying of like they started off by saying you're setting yourself up to be kidnapped again. And I think that's true. I genuinely think that's true. I think by giving these people a place in your life, giving them the opportunity to apologize and earn your trust back, you are just setting yourself up to be deceived again. All right, chat. Not you guys in the chat talking all that embassy. I hate you guys. Why are you guys doing this to me? I can't stand y'all sometimes, chat. Y'all are silly. Y'all are fucking silly. Yeah, guys, I've said my piece on this. I've probably talked way too much during this story. I apologize, but also this is my podcast, my stream. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. End it off with like, I just want to reiterate, if you relate to this at all, please, like, I know I get passionate and probably sound mean sometimes, but it's genuinely because, like, I want the best for OP, but also for anybody who's listening to this who relates to OP, all right? That is not normal, you guys. It is not normal to feel, as much as, like, yes, she could be feeling fight or flight, or she could, like, her feet are nailed to the ground because of how overwhelming this is. Like, I want to validate that, but, like, at the end of the day, the only person who's going to get you out of that is yourself. So, like, this is just me, and you know what? Maybe I do it too aggressively sometimes, I will admit that, but this is me trying to tone it down a little bit and encourage you to, like, take those steps. Take those steps to get yourself out of a really dangerous situation, because the situation OP was in was truly dangerous. The Sarby Show. Piano. What is that from? Is that an ASDF reference? Bro, I'm old as shit for that reference. Oh my God. What did Humble Pun Queen say? Crashing out baguettes, bussy, flooding Sarby. Okay. Humble Pun Queen, what are you saying? What are you on, bro? Bussy, flooding Sarby. What? ASDF movie, that's it. Yeah. Oh, honor killings happen so often. I forgot that was a thing, Eve. Holy shit, yeah. No, like, girl, like, they can still do that in fucking Australia, too. Like, I think that's so important is, like, if they're crazy enough to go looking for you in your town when they don't know who you are and they booked a ticket to Australia, like, they are crazy to take the extra step of, well, now we have to kill our daughter. I truly believe that. I don't know, send help. Hey, I'm yelling right back at you on this side of the screen, as you should, Cosmic Slice. Whether you're yelling at me, for me, with me, whatever, you guys can yell at me however you want. You know what, Cosmic Slice? I apologize. Sometimes it's hard to track chat. This is genuinely the first time I saw that chat. I apologize. I apologize if you've been saying that in chat. It's hard, okay? You got to understand there are, 180 people in this stream right now that all their chats are on this screen that are off to the side, and I'm doing other things, coordinating other things. I'm going to miss stuff. I apologize. That's just how it be sometimes, Like, think about a professor speaking to a lecture hall of like 200 kids. Like, it's just, not every kid is going to get their question answered, Bum, 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 bum. Corinna, we just finished a story. Let me see how long the next story is. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I can't get into another long story. Oh, this one's super long. Oh my God, chat. This one's so... Oh my God. Okay, we might have to do that one later. Let me check this one. Oh my God, this one's also fuck. Oh my God, I'm still scrolling. Oh my God. Okay, bro, we got some long-ass stories today. Holy fuck. All these are pretty long, you guys. And I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to keep the stream at 2 hours because I got to finish some stuff up today. I'm sorry, you guys. I literally, my goal this year is to try to set systems in place so that I can be live more and be live longer. But like, until those systems are in place, I can't be live for as long as I want to, bro. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I want to. I swear, like, my goal, guys, is like, what did I write in my goal? I think my goal is 25 hours of streaming a week. I want to do 100-hour months of streaming. I think that's where my personal brand kind of like takes off and does well long term. And so that would literally be like 5 days or 5 days of 5 hours of streaming. So that's my goal, y'all. That's what I would like to get to. But like, there's just so much day to day that I'm working on. I apologize. What do you got to do? I got to find somebody to manage my socials for me. Also, maybe somebody who can help, like, along with that, be like my personal assistant. I'm actually doing that right now. I'm either trying to pull my editor to be a full-time editor, like quit everything that she's doing and work for me full-time. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if she wants to work full time or if I need to hire a second editor. I should probably hire a second editor anyways. It's just a lot of moving parts, y'all. It's a lot of moving parts. And on top of that, I have to keep everything going, right? Like, I have to upload at least once a week to YouTube and Spotify. I have to keep streaming. I have to post on the socials myself. I'm trying to build up my Snapchat so that can be like a source of revenue for me in like 4 or 5 months. It's just a lot of work, bro. It's just a lot of work. Good luck, editor. No, for real. For real. Don't believe me, guys. I gave her a really good offer. She just really much values like being able to do whatever she wants. And And so I told her, I was like, I will always have work for you, but I would love if you just came and worked with me. So we'll see. We're gonna have a conversation about it. I absolutely love her. Like, Jivka is my hero, my savior, bro, my savior. That being said, chat, I think I'm gonna end the stream. But before I end the stream, let's find someone to raid real quick. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, chat. We gotta do it. We gotta do it to him. Gotta do it to him. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah. Okay, let me see if anybody I'm following is streaming right now. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, nobody I'm following. Let's find somebody similar or smaller size. Oh, I need to be better about like making connections with people, bro. Oh, do you guys have a game that you want to play? Do you guys have a game that you guys want to watch? Oh, dude, Furball Farm? That's my shit. I used to live in Minneapolis, y'all. Repo? All right, bet. We're going to find a Repo streamer. Ooh, Minecraft. You know what? I could do some Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft would be fun. Try to find someone more our size, shall we? Filter by category. Here we go. Minecraft. Okay. Let's find somebody with... Oh, this guy's playing a Minecraft horror game. Let's do this one, chat. Oh, wait, no. Oh, this person's doing a stream-a-thon. Okay, bet. Let's do this person. Let's do this person. I like it. I like it, y'all. Let's do this person, all right? We're going to start a raid. Start a raid. If you guys are on the YouTube, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like the stream before you leave. Thank you guys for 100 likes. Thank you guys for all the new members. Thank you for all the donations today. Thank you guys for having the conversations with me. I think that's the most important part. I appreciate y'all. We can crash out together, but we can come together as a group and be like, we chilling. We chilling like a motherfucking villain. Get in on this raid, you guys. I appreciate y'all. I will see you in tomorrow's stream. Mwah. Get in there. Get in there.